Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back into the video today. And today we're going to be talking about the Chicago Bulls potentially trading for Damian Lillard, superstar of the Portland Trail Blazers. As recently, the Chicago Bulls have been one of the new front runners to potentially be interested in superstar Damian Lillard of the Portland Trail Blazers. As it's been reported that the Portland Trail Blazers are trying to move Damian Lillard before the October 3rd start of training camp. So they want him gone before October 3rd, and Miami Heat have been the front runner throughout the whole offseason. But if a deal is not able to get done with them, and it's very hard to get a deal done with the Heat because their best asset player-wise for Miami is Tyler Hero, and they don't want Tyler Hero. I've heard that they want Bam Adebayo in Miami. Their goal of getting Damian Lillard is to pair him with Bam and Jimmy. They don't want that. So I think it's, as we get closer and closer to the October 3rd deadline that they want to move Damian Lillard by then, it makes it hard for a Miami deal to happen. I think the only way you can really see that happen is a 3-team trade. I've worked it out over the past couple of days. I've looked at it, maybe adding in the Phoenix Suns on a 3-team trade. DeAndre Ayton goes to Portland. Yusuf Nurkic goes to Phoenix. And then Damian Lillard goes to Miami. Obviously, that's not the whole deal. Other players and draft picks would be involved. Probably Duncan Robinson and Kyle Lowry head over to Portland. And then probably Nasir Little from Portland heads to Miami. And then probably a couple second-round draft picks would head over to the Suns. And then a whole bunch of draft picks and pick swaps and second-round picks would head to the Portland Trail Blazers. That's one 3-team trade I've evaluated to potentially happen for Damian Lillard. But a potential superstar or all-star for superstar swap that I've been thinking about over the last day has been Zach LaVine for Damian Lillard. It's been reported that the Bulls are willing and considering trading Zach LaVine, shooting guard / small forward, multiple-time All-Star. I think he's a 2 or 3-time All-Star for superstar Damian Lillard. But it's been reported that the Blazers don't want Zach LaVine. So what would it take? I'm wondering what it would take for the Blazers to agree on a swap, LaVine for Lillard. But, I feel like one of the big reasons they don't want him is because of the talent they have at that guard and forward position. Right now, they already have Scoot Henderson, Anthony Simons, and Shaedon Sharpe. And if Zach LaVine comes in, one of those guys has to either get benched or traded. And I don't know if that's something Portland wants to do. I think mainly they want maybe a center in a trade and then like draft picks and bench talent. And that's why I think they would potentially like bringing in someone like DeAndre Ayton, and then getting rid of the contract in Yusuf Nurkic, and then adding in bench talent like Duncan Robinson and Kyle Lowry, who they very well could buy out Kyle Lowry, but then also add in draft picks. Would adding in DeAndre Ayton and Kyle Lowry and Duncan Robinson and a whole ton of draft picks be better than adding in Zach LaVine and maybe one draft pick? Because you're not going to get a lot of draft picks if you trade for Zach LaVine, because it's pretty equal. Lillard's better than LaVine, but they'd probably get one first round pick. They'd probably get the Bulls 2024 first round pick. So you'd probably see the Bulls 2024 first round pick and Zach LaVine head to Portland for Damian Lillard, compared to probably getting 3 or 4 first-round picks with first-round pick swaps and maybe even a couple second-round picks from Miami. So I don't know. And you get DeAndre Ayton with that. LaVine's definitely a better player, but they get to address something where they need to upgrade at center. And with the guard position, they don't really need any help with the guard position right now, or that small forward position either, because they have Anthony Simons, Scoot Henderson, and Shaedon Sharpe. So I think that's one of the biggest reasons why they don't want Zach LaVine, is because they already have those 3 guys right now with Sharpe, Simons, and Scoot Henderson. But, we'll see. I wouldn't put it out there that it's definitely not going to happen. I just don't see. I could maybe see the Bulls acquiring Damian Lillard, but in a different kind of deal where a third team is involved and the Blazers get some other assets from a different team. But I don't know. I don't see it. I really don't see it. But we'll see what happens. I think it would be a good trade for both squads. Obviously, it wouldn't be that bad for the Blazers. I don't know what they're so worried about. At the 1 would be Scoot Henderson. At the 2 would be Shaedon Sharpe. At the 3 would be Zach LaVine. At the 4 would be Jeremy Grant. At the 5 would be Yusuf Nurkic. Off the bench would be Anthony Simons. And if not, you trade him. And then also off the bench, you'd have Matisse Thybulle, Chris Murray, and a couple other solid players. So I don't think it would be that bad for the Portland Trailblazers if they went ahead and did a Zach LaVine for Damian Lillard deal. I think probably Zach LaVine is probably the best player they can get for Damian Lillard. If I'm totally being honest, I don't see them getting a better offer. But if you do a Zach LaVine trade, then you're not getting that good of draft picks, and you're not. I don't think adding in Zach LaVine, I don't think that's necessarily heading into rebuild mode. I think you're still in a winning stage if you have Zach LaVine, Jeremy Grant, Scoot Henderson, and Shaedon Sharpe, and then Anthony Simons off the bench with Matisse Thybulle and a couple other solid pieces, and a good head coach and Chauncey Billups. With that adding in Zach LaVine, I don't see them being a play-in team or a playoff team, but I don't see them being a bottom team in the Western Conference, though. Using them, your thoughts on the potential trade for the Portland Trailblazers and the Chicago Bulls. That's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and peace out.